When I was paralyzed, I was 12 years old. It was November of 2016. I was in 7th grade. I remember it was exactly 5:54 a.m. And as I just kind of got out of bed, I felt pain through my legs and through my feet. It got to the point where it was just so bad, I woke my brother up. I had him get my parents, and within an hour from when the pain started, I couldn't feel or move anything from the waist down.
When we arrived at the hospital, they had no idea at first what was going on. After the MRI came back, they did diagnose him with transverse myelitis, which is basically an autoimmune inflammation of the spinal cord. Some people get transverse myelitis and fully recover. Some people get it and get partial recovery. Some people get no recovery. It was pretty devastating at first just because we knew that his life was going to change. But I remember being at the hospital and telling my mom, it's okay if he's paralyzed because we still have him. We didn't lose him, so.
When I found out that this wasn't going to be something that would be reversible or something that would be an easy fix, it was tears.
There was a lot of the unknown. What am I going to be able to do? What can I not do?
Before I was paralyzed, I was pretty active. At school, we'd play kickball, dodgeball. PE was one of my favorite classes. Baseball was my favorite sport. When I received my diagnosis and when I realized, this is what my life is going to be, that was one of the things that ran through my mind is am I going to be able to play sports? What is that going to look like? Am I just going to have to sit and watch on the sidelines for the rest of my life?
Thankfully, the hospital had a recreational therapist who came in and met with us and Liam, and she was the head coach of the Junior Wheelblazers through Adaptive Sports Northwest. So she was able to bring him in a basketball chair while he was still inpatient in the hospital. So he could, use a basketball chair and just really realize that even though your life is going to be different, it's not going to be over. There's still a whole world of possibilities for you to do. And that was really impactful for him.
I felt a connection with all the players and coaches there. No one has the same disability and not everyone has the same diagnosis, but there's a lot of experiences and things that we shared that we were able to talk about and relate to with each other. They made me feel like I belong and that I have a place in the world of athletics. After
he started playing wheelchair basketball, his confidence increased so much. He quickly became a leader on the basketball court, but it's also translated into just his life outside of adaptive sports. He navigates public school, he drives, he does adaptive sports, he does National Honor Society, he coaches Little League. He just does all kinds of things that are, pretty incredible, and we're really proud of him. It would have been really easy for him to just not push himself in some of these situations that he didn't know how they were going to turn out. And a lot of that, I think, comes from what he learned in adaptive sports and the freedom that he had there to develop that in a comfortable place.